host of Morning Coffee. I'm here with my lovely show host, Charlene Chamberlain. Char, that was a very interesting little, I guess, a little history lesson with Burlington, our last guest.
I believe they've been around since 1906. That's pretty amazing.
That is pretty amazing.
Yeah,
so,
and performing every year.
Yeah.
Regardless of what was happening in our country or in the world.
They must be really stressed and they need a massage or something, right?
Well, we have
That's why we put our new guest next
just the person for that.
Well, we have Nita Keesler, right?
Keesler.
Keesler. I just, you know what? I knew I was going to brutalize that. From Back in Balance, Massage and Wellness. Welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Now, you massage. Do you do all types of massage?
I focus on Thai massage, which is assisted stretching, and massage at the same time, which helps with flexibility and range of motion.
So as you're actually working, you're like...
I swear by that.
Yes.
I got Thai massage.
Great.
And wait a minute. Yeah, that's the one where you're actually doing yoga in a sense, but you're helping.
Yes.
I swear by it. I swear by it. I had it done.
I've never had that.
I told you. I already told my story on here before about getting abused by a massage therapist.
Oh, you get abused by a lot of the guests,
I do,
too.
but I do that. But the Thai massage was unbelievable. I've never been able to sit Indian style. I'm too bulky. And I sat Indian style at the end of it. And it does help you stretch and stuff like that. So now, I mean, is that really, that's one of your key massages that you do?
My background is deep tissue, neuromuscular myofascial release, which is also a form of assisted stretching. And but I apply that in with the Thai massage.
Oh,
nice.
All the different things.
Yeah.
So wait a minute, you give a tissue massage and a Thai massage?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
A lot of people, once I've introduced them to the Thai, they will usually incorporate it either half and half, or they switch back and forth.
We had talked prior to, coming on the show, do you feel that a lot of people just don't really stretch?
Yes.
And, is that the problem?
Yes. So one of the things that I offer is stretching classes, posture and flexibility classes, the effects of posture if we're constantly hunched over.
Computer
What
or
are you
your cell
talking
phone,
about?
right?
And our body starts to conform that way.
Yes.
And a lot of people think as we get older, we have to, walk all hunched over. But it's really a matter of use it or lose it. If we just take that little bit of extra effort and bring our shoulders back, bring our ear over our shoulder.
What do you mean?
And,
my ear over my
Yeah,
shoulder?
I mean, a lot of people are, and I think with
A
the
lot of people
cell
are training
phones are
for
like
it.
this all the
Cell
time,
phones.
which is really
the
bad.
texting, they're saying
Yeah.
now to bring the phone up this way if you're going to text.
So you can run into something.
While you're walking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like that lady in the mall.
Yes.
Well, that's interesting, because think about it, as we get older, we're not in gym class anymore. We're not doing those types of things.
I am.
And, well, I'm not. And you just don't get that exercise. But I think people get out and exercise and they hurt themselves.
Yes.
And that's because they don't stretch, they don't warm up and do the proper things.
Right.
Okay.
And also, I think in that hunching over and everything really causes a lot of neck and back compression, right?
Yes.
Spinal compression.
Yes, our bodies weren't really meant to just sit all day. We're meant to be moving in all different directions.
Right.
So a lot of people, even when they exercise, they're doing one plane of movement, like walking, cycling. And those are good, but it's good to do things like yoga or aerobics or weightlifting that puts your body into all the movements that it's
Right,
moving.
and it also affects all the other muscle groups as
Yes.
well.
Absolutely.
Now, with posture, I think that's also ergonomics. I think
Oh my
a lot of
gosh,
us
yeah.
sit at the computer and stuff like that, like you were saying, texting, but
You're at the
all the
computer like
office
this.
people,
Yeah.
Right.
I've never walked in corporate America and seen someone typing like this, but they should be
Yeah.
back and straight, but they're always
Yeah,
like
and that
hunched.
screen should really be up here. I do have a friend that sits on a ball. When she
Yeah.
sits in front of the computer, she's on
That's
the ball,
nice.
and that keeps her back straight. Yeah.
And I actually helped one of my friends. He had lost 5 inches in height over the years. Everything he did was
Wow.
forward head, being
Yeah.
on a motorcycle, being at a desk. And so we just raised his computer monitor up a couple of inches, and then whenever we would go for a walk, I would just, remind
Push the
him.
chin back a little
Yeah,
bit.
so you don't
That's
have to
that
force
they
it.
do that in dance too, in ballet for
Yeah.
your posture. Always push your chin back.
Can this be reversed?
Yes.
It can
Absolutely.
be reversed. So just by stretching and you working with him can reverse that.
Yeah, the combination of the massage. But one of the reasons I started the classes is that even if I massage someone once a week, if they just go back to their old habits, it's still going to perpetuate.
Well,
So
it's
important.
muscle memory.
Muscle memory.
That's what with
You're
baseball.
absolutely right.
Baseball, we
Yeah.
teach the kids as far as their hitting drills. It's muscle memory.
They can
You should
take
be able to
1,000
close your eyes
Mhm.
and hit that ball every time.
See, it's
know.
the same thing in dance.
Dance.
Muscle memory.
I don't know. We
When
beat
you
kids up
learn-
that wanted to
When
dance
you
when I was
learn to
little.
dance, you know, and it's muscle memory, you can go back to that later.
Yes. And it can
That's
take, when you're used
interesting.
to one way of doing things, it can take 1,000 movements to create that
break
new
it.
memory.
Yeah.
And it takes 30 days. So sometimes with the posture, it'll start to feel, people say it feels sore for a while, but you're actually strengthening muscles that have weakened and you're stretching muscles that have shortened. So that first week is going to feel uncomfortable, and even the second week, the central nervous system is still getting used to doing a different way, but by the end of that month, it just becomes normal. And it's good to
Right.
have a posture buddies. When I would teach the classes, they became posture buddies for each other. It was at a workplace. And every time they would walk by, they said, oh, hey, you know, make sure you're doing your thing.
I know you got me
And
thinking.
does that also incorporate your core muscles
Yes.
as well? Because that really is you know,
Core
controls
strength
everything.
is everything. Everything.
And a lot of people think that as we get older, it has to be this way. But if it was just a matter of age, you wouldn't have the 90-year-old yogi master putting their
Right.
foot behind their head. And we don't have to do that, but it's just a matter of having that little bit of orneriness to say, I can show you how it's possible.
Yeah, that will never happen. My foot over my head.
You never know. Once Nita gets working on
Unless
you a
I'm
couple
in
of
an
times.
accident. I don't know. I'll tell you
Unless
that.
you're in an
That time. You know what it was that?
She's going to put you in an accident.
Yeah, because I don't know if I could do that. You know, we talked about, you know, health and aging. But what I want to do is I want to take a quick commercial break, and I want to come back and I want to talk about that because I think that exercising and stress relief, you know, makes you look even better. And we just had a quick story about that. So we'll be We'll be right back after this commercial break.
At Jersey Mike's, we think no sub should be measured in inches long or seconds till served. A sub should be measured in moments. Time with friends. Lunch breaks unbroken. Every sub is a chance to be great. Every sub should ask the question, am I a sub or am I a sub above? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above. At Jersey Mike's, we think no sub should be measured in inches long or seconds till served. A sub should be measured in moments. Time with friends. Lunch breaks unbroken. Every sub is a chance to be great. Every sub should ask the question, am I a sub or am I a sub above? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above. At Jersey Mike's, we think no sub should be measured in inches long or seconds till served. A sub should be measured in moments. Time with friends.
Well, welcome back. I'm Keith Reynolds, host of Morning Coffee. I'm here with my show host, Charlene Chamberlain, and our guest, Nita Keesler.
Wow, wow.
High fives all around. You got the name right. For those that watch, you know I brutalize names.
Yeah.
Nita is with Back in Balance. And before the break, Nita, we were talking about, you know, aging. And we just had a guest on who was talking about, out in the green room, was talking about a restaurant that closed down, owners sold it,
Yes.
and now you see the owners, and they're so much younger looking. And I think hold on one second, Nina, we have to go to our hot topic.
Oh.
Good, did you answer it?
Hello.
Hello? Can you hear me? No, you didn't.
No, I did. I hit.
No, it's not. It's not
I
an
clicked
answer.
whatever, and then I heard it ringing, and I clicked.
It's not.
The beauty of typing, so you can always just cut.
Mr. Roll, do you want us to roll?
My name is Karonda Jones. I'm the owner of Kitty Academy of Mount Laurel, New Jersey. The 4 pillars of life essentials are developmentally appropriate curriculum, technology, health and fitness, and character education.
They give great attention to each child, and my kids are happy at the end of the day. Academically, exposing them to the state curriculum early, he's getting the exposure with the alphabet and the numbers and reading and writing, so I'm really confident in him going to the next level.
This year they did little pictures with the kids, and they made like popsicle sticks and made their own frames, and you know, it had a little picture. They were holding a picture that said, "I love you, Daddy," and literally that morning I melted. Everybody's friends here. Yeah, it's not like he comes home every day crying about the bully. It's like everyone's buddies.
The worst part about Kitty Academy is trying to get my kids to come home at the end of the day. They have so much fun.
Kick off your new year at the Croc Center, helping families achieve their full potential with fitness facilities, indoor competition and play pools, performing arts theater, educational programs, and fun for all ages, including seniors and teens on our 24-acre campus in the Kramer Hill section of Camden. Book now for birthday parties and corporate events. Monthly memberships start at $25 for a household of 4. The Ray and Joan Kroc Core Community Center in Camden, where potential meets opportunity.
Welcome back. I'm Keith Reynolds, host of Morning Coffee. I'm here with Charlene Chamberlain, my co-host, and Nita Keesler, our guest, who's been very nice to stay with us
through a couple of hot topics here.
So,
but we did learn a lot from both of those hot topics.
She's been a trooper today.
Leading and entrepreneurship.
Absolutely.
Which was pretty great.
So, before the hot topics started rolling in, Nina, we were talking about aging. How important it is, the stress on our bodies, ages us. Mm-hmm. So I'm like a big component of, relaxing. Mm-hmm. Do you find that a lot of people that you're in front of are from that corporate world, or you know what I mean?
All sorts of stress. It could be the corporate stress, job stress,
work, home stress.
Work, home.
What's stressy at home?
You're not a mom, at home all day with a bunch of children,
or
kids and working too.
Yes.
Okay.
Making choices, maybe they're in a transition, they don't know which way to go.
Okay. Very interesting, because we talked about it at that restaurant in Burlington, mm-hmm. and when she sold it, and they said she looks, 10 years younger because of it. You know what I mean? It really, I sit there and people say that, people are living longer, but I don't think it's not necessarily in the United States. Over in Europe, they're living longer because they take 2-hour lunches and they have wine.
6 weeks vacation.
6 weeks vacation and stuff like that. It's just different lifestyle, but they know to relax. I don't think we're the United States, we're just very fast-paced people.
Mm-hmm. But on the other respect though, I as far as the story about the restaurant and the owners looking much younger or more relaxed after letting the business go, I find that if you are working in a field like do what you love what you do, it's not really going to age you. It's going to keep you engaged and youthful. That's my motto here.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, but let's face it, all business is tough and it stresses people out.
True.
You know what I mean? Like I'm stressed right now. You would never know it, but I am. You know what I mean?
In my last
chin back.
Yep, bring it back.
There you go.
In my last newsletter, the topic was about just noticing what your body's asking for. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's asking for rest, sometimes it's asking for an adventure. Mm-hmm. I read somewhere that if you lead a stressful job, then you should have a relaxing vacation. If you lead a sedentary job, you should have an adventurous vacation.
What is it, a sedentary?
A sedentary job,
You're just sitting and, or if you just need that excitement, if you don't have anything else exciting going on. Sometimes it's water what you need. That a lot of times when we're feeling tired, if you think of like a sea sponge, if it was dry, you couldn't really move it. You could pick pieces of it off, and when it's wet, you can mold it in all different directions. And that's like our muscles and our organs and our brain and everything. So just having enough water would help with that. The massage brings nutrients into the body, and it makes our muscles more supple as well, and reduces stress and induces relaxation.
And I got to ask a question: Is this a myth or is it true? When after a massage, you should be drinking plenty of water.
Yes,
absolutely.
The water, when your muscles are tight, it's like a kink in a hose with the blood vessels, and all the old blood is stuck in there with all the metabolic waste, and all the fresh new blood with the oxygen and nutrients aren't getting in. So when you get a massage, it pushes all that through your bloodstream.
Right.
So it's good to drink a few glasses so you don't feel sore. Sometimes people feel like they have the flu the next day. They don't actually get the flu.
Wow, they must be pretty
but they
toxic
feel very,
then, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I get that a little with the chiropractor, and well, I didn't get that. Yeah, I do. When you, no, I shouldn't say that.
You just feel out of sorts.
You see out of little sorts, but you have energy, but you're just out of sorts. But you kind of feel kind of achy because you just got everything
And sometimes
back
people
in
feel
balance.
sore after a massage. That sometimes it is because somebody went too hard, but sometimes it's just
See that?
because
See
I
that?
have
things were
had
worked
that
out.
happen, yeah.
And
Yeah.
I've had a few people that said, I feel like I was beat up the next day, but do it again. Because
Oh.
the day after that,
They
I
felt
much
great,
better.
yeah.
See that?
So,
Do you have
yeah.
a safe word?
Tap out.
I said, me crying, isn't that good enough? I got hurt. No, seriously, I got hurt by a
Yeah,
massage therapist. I think she just, I don't,
Too
like,
deep.
I'm a big teddy bear. Like,
deep.
Well, what I teach my students, I teach massage as well, and that there's a balance of you want to do what the person's asking you to do, but you should never be, the receiver should never be holding on to the table.
No.
I also want to tune into what their body's telling me, so even if their voice is saying go deeper, if their body starts to tense up, I back off a little bit and I explain what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So, and then just doing what I feel intuitively.
little yikes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
take it
And
easy
all
on this guy.
that.
Right.
So, Nita, tell everybody where they can find you so they can get a massage and get some stress relief.
I am in Bucks County. My office is in Langhorne, Pennsylvania, but I also do on-site for corporate wellness
Okay.
things with the classes, showing people how they can get more energy through the stretching.
Well,
So would-
hold on one second, because the corporate, I want to talk
Yeah,
corporate.
would you
about
come
corporate.
to a business and give a
Absolutely.
class?
Yes.
Okay.
So
absolutely.
what do you do? Like, do you get in, like, you get everybody in the lunchroom, put their bandanas on, and
It's 1980 again.
I've done a few things. I've gone where either the employer or the employee pays for massages. That's one aspect of it. The other aspect is I'm starting to combine my two classes. I have my classroom flexibility class, which partly focuses on a little bit of a lecture on how and why your body gets to where it is and what you can do to prevent and alleviate things. And then it's kind of like a fun part of it's like a yoga dance where it's just a lot of flowy kind of movements to unwind your muscles, and then static stretching. So some of them are similar to yoga, but most of them are just stretches anyone can do. And I designed it so that you can also do it throughout the day. So if you
Like
don't
at your
have-
desk where you can stand up behind your chair and.
Yes. And it's good to walk around throughout the day too. If you can just get a minute or two out of every hour. Some people say that their employer would never allow that. I think they should look up online to see
boy.
all
that's-
the benefits. Because you
Yeah.
have more energy, it makes you more alert, and it's
Right.
less repetitive strain on your
Yeah,
body.
on your back, your neck, your shoulders, your wrists,
Wow.
especially on the computer.
And I just started teaching because a lot of people would say that they weren't feeling better for a long term. So I could massage someone once a week, but they need to do what they need to do throughout. And then I also teach couples massage so that people can help each other and their partners or their friends, because people would come in and say, I wish I could get my husband to massage me like that, or I wish I could massage my husband or wife like that, but my hands hurt. So I would teach them how to do it without hurting their hands.
Right.
right here
Yeah,
hurts.
that's it.
You want to use your body weight instead of your hamstring.
Right.
Yeah, see, I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not a massage guy.
Me either.
And that's where the tie would come in, because then you can use your feet and you
Oh,
can
boy.
use your elbows.
Yeah.
There you
That's
go.
abuse, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Elbow, give a little kick.
Wow.
Oh no, you're talking about with the Thai massage now. They didn't get up. You were talking actually getting up on the back and walking.
No,
Or is that
I
something
can
with it?
massage someone's hamstrings while they're laying on their back, and I can use my feet for that.
Right. Yeah.
But there are some walking.
Yeah. You know what? When I got massaged, she said my hips were really tight, like in here.
Hip flexors.
And that's what I had to really do. She said, and I'm telling you, I felt 3 times better by stretching. You know what I mean? When you get up and you're just like, feel like an old man.
And a lot of people feel that they have the best night's sleep ever after, particularly a Thai massage, but any massage. It just helps to release the endorphins so you can relax more.
Right.
Okay. So now tell our audience where they can find you at again. I'm sorry.
I'm in Langhorne, Pennsylvania, and through Bucks County, although I can visit. I'm licensed in Pennsylvania and New Jersey.
Oh,
so I
nice.
can-
Cool.
Okay. So
Cool.
if there are businesses in New Jersey that would like your services, they can just find you through, do you have a website?
Yes, it's back-in-balance.massagetherapy.com.
Okay.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yes.
Yeah. And are you on Facebook too?
I am on Facebook, Back
Okay.
in Balance with Nita Keesler.
Back in Balance. Great.